This garden is titled, our big title is the Sensational Garden of Accessibility. We realized our students with more significant needs needed a place that they could be free to use their energy, almost like a recess, but high school doesn't accommodate that. So we wanted to provide an environment where they could get outside, use some energy, but also learn content at the same time. And what we did to make this specific to our student population is make sure that it was accessible to students with various mobility needs. Gardening typically is not an accessible activity because gardening happens at the ground level a lot of time in traditional beds or just in the ground. We see gardens a lot of times. We collaborated with the carpentry department to build raised bed gardens that were at the height of wheelchairs, so wheelchair users could pull up to them and garden alongside of their peers. What's great about accessible spaces like that garden is that anyone can use it. You don't have to be in a wheelchair to access a wheelchair accessible garden.
We came out here one day and we saw the garden. It's kind of vacant. We said this will be a great place for the students to visit, to come in, to get involved, and just a place where all students, it can be an accessible garden for everyone, and all the students can get involved in planting flowers and gardens.
Amy and Jackie came to me because they knew I was interested in doing something out here. So when they had the idea of a sensory garden, I was really excited about that. I wasn't sure what it was going to entail, but I knew it would involve plants and working in the environment and generally being outside. And I'm always looking for ways to get my students outside too. So I sort of brought in the what to plant part of it. And I had a connection with Miami University, a professor by the name of Dr. Schroer, and he has a nonprofit that he runs, and he raises seedlings. So he was like, I have tons of seedlings, and so I had grow lights in my room. We put the seedlings under grow lights. My students took care of them until they were big enough and it was the right conditions out here to plant. And so then we had planting days where all of my students came out every class period and we planted vegetables and we planted flowers. And we talked about where to put things and where would be the best location for certain plants. They really took ownership of it, and it was really nice.
We've had a lot of support from local community members, student council, local businesses. We had Lowe's give us a great discount and very helpful in what we should choose, what type of flowers we should choose for our garden. And also Home Depot, very involved in helping us out.
We got a letter saying that we were awarded a $1,000 grant from the Hamilton Community Foundation's Youth Philanthropy Committee. And we can't wait until this school year so we can use those funds to further grow this garden. We're hoping to make a sensory path, a washing station that is accessible to all of our students, and using those funds to really grow this garden into a place that we can even invite the entire population of Hamilton to be able to access this space.
It's great for kids like me to have that experience with the different smells and the different textures. It's really good, like, to brighten up your day, you know, to come out here and really see the different colors. My favorite color is like blue and purple, so that's really good for them. And the other thing is, like, when you get to plant something, how good it feels to accomplish something in your day, you know, that's really good. And like, you learn about different plants, you know, where they come from, how long it takes for them to grow, and different things like that. My favorite plant is probably daisies. I like daisies, so it's really good for me to learn more about daisies and learn more about the different plants. I like to come out here when it's a little bit cooler because you got all the trees and every environment, and you come together as teammates to learn and grow plants together and do different things like that. I like to hear the wind chimes and the birds, and like when it's really sunny, I like to see how the plants grow. Especially like you come out here, like say if we came out here on Friday, and then we come back next Friday and see how much they grow. So that's what I like.
Spaces like this are important because they expose everyone to an inclusive environment. Anyone that is in this building, regardless of their ability levels, can come out here and garden. This fosters an environment that students can learn to work with others who are different than them, and it gives all of our students a chance to be in an environment that's accessible to all of them.